It's another edition of On the Prowl, hunting for those stories within the College of Charleston Athletic Department. The voice of the Cougars, Everett German. Today I'm going back to the diamond. In the circle, arguably the top pitcher in the CAA softball. Okay, if maybe not top two. We have the sophomore from Lexington, South Carolina, Mackenzie Mathis. She can't spell Mackenzie without K because that's what she does. Frontward K, backward K. You don't like any of those. How are you? Welcome to the podcast.
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here. It's so exciting.
You know, we're friends on social media.
We are.
And I feel like now, it's come full circle now because now I get to actually meet the legend.
Oh,
the lady that the lady that growls at batters as she strikes them out. Let's just start with that. We were talking about this, Mackenzie. I've been to several softball games this season, and I noticed, and you do this a lot in terms of striking people out, you have a tendency to not necessarily step towards them, but you let them know that take your bat, go have a seat, bring your teammate up so she can get some of this. What is your mentality in the circle? Because I like it.
Thank you. I think it's important to play with confidence, and I think that's what our team is striving to do every day. So I do feel like I make a presence out there, which is so important because it hypes my team up. And maybe I do look like a fool sometimes.
No, not a fool at all.
I mean, it's I was talking actually to my parents the other day about when you see a girl step into the box and she's like raising her shoulders, taking a huge deep breath. I feel like at that point, like, a pitcher's already won. Like, if you're nervous stepping in, then that's so exciting for me.
Right.
Of like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm so excited. I have an amazing defense behind me. Like, please, like, get on in there. Let's have a good time. So,
you know, Mackenzie, the one thing I notice about you now I see, because it kind of goes through your team, you ladies, y'all have fun. You're confident.
Yes.
I've kind of coined y'all Maggie and the Miracles because I think y'all have had up to this point 8 or 9 walk-off wins this year, including some where, you were down, 8, 9 runs, came back and won. Talk about the confidence that this year's softball team has because you can definitely tell you ladies are getting it done.
Oh, yeah. I think that just comes with our team morale of just how great these girls are getting along and just the family we have built within this program. And that's hard and that takes time and it takes effort. And I think all of us have just bought into this process and we have an end goal and we know what we need to get there. And that's just being one together. And I think that's something that we've strided to do is, hey, like, you mess up, I got your back. Like, I'm confident that if a ball is hit off of me, my defense has me. And, like, that allows me to pitch freely. And I think that's so important, especially, like, with all those walk-offs, like, how crazy that is and how, like, nerve-wracking it is to be in the circle of, like, oh, bases are loaded, there's 2 outs, 3-2 count. I'm okay because I have a defense behind me. I have so much support and I can play freely and I can get up there and I can smile and I can have a good time because the work we've put in to be in this position, it's such a blessing to be put there and know, like, this team is confident in me and I'm confident in them.
And I would think, awesome. Well, and even as a pitcher, you don't have to throw the perfect game. Okay, you give up a run or two, your girls have your back in terms of at the plate. And, as I was kind of doing some research on you, I go back to last year, the Drexel game.
Right.
1 out away from a no-hitter. Fortunately, they get the hit.
Yes.
What was that day like for you? Because apparently, as you are on most days, you were in the zone and locked in that particular afternoon.
Yes. I think throughout the game, I am never thinking about stats. So after the game, I'll, like, have some of the pitchers come up to me and be like, wow, like, double-digit strikeouts today. Throughout the game, you could, like, tell me a stat. I would have no idea.
Right.
Like, it's never about the stat to me because also the stat line cannot show you exactly what happened in the game. Like, you will never see, like, maybe a Drexel game, for example, I am sure there was a diving play. I'm sure, like, the girls laid their hearts out for me to be able to be put in that position to almost throw a no-hitter. But, like, for the outside eye, it's like, wow, she almost had it. And, yeah, I guess it's really never about having that stat. It's more of just we had the team win, and if like there was a hit, so be it. Like at the end of the day, we got the win, and that's where my mind is locked in at. So
now you were a pretty heralded recruit coming out of Lexington, not out of Lexington. She went to Great Collegiate. You're from Lexington, had multiple offers. What was the deciding factor in terms of coming to Charleston?
Wow, I would say my recruiting process was something. I had 2 wrist surgeries. So one was during my recruiting process, and I think a lot of coaches and a lot of people just straight moved to the next. I can't blame them, but definitely moved on to the next. And Charleston so blessingly continued to watch me progress and were there for my recovery and kept an eye on me throughout everything and invited me to camps to see my progression. And that was like something that I like loved and I was so appreciative of, is they never gave up on me and they wanted to see me grow. And when I came here for a camp, it actually got rained out 3 times. So throughout all of those rainouts, I was given more opportunities to get better and to prepare myself for the camp that I actually was given a scholarship at. And just a blessing in itself. But yeah, after seeing just how devoted they were to my progression and wanting to see the end goal for me, I was like, wow, like that's family. So,
you know, and when you talk about family, I believe Coach Morocco was one of the coaches that obviously recruited you, and just so proud of her. We've had her on the Prowl, and you know, I want to talk a little bit about that relationship because definitely. When I had her, I remember her saying one of the first people, probably the first person she called was you, saying, "Hey, you're going to be fine. You know, you had a coaching change. I'll make sure I'll walk you through this process." Never left your side. And then once she got the job, you know, her biggest recruit was getting you back. We all know how young Maggie is. Is it almost like a big sister feel, even though she is your head coach, because you guys are somewhat relatively close in age?
We are. I don't know. When I look at Coach Morocco, I don't really see her age. I just see just a, I guess you could say motherly figure in a way, but just to the team. But I just think of like how awesome it is to have someone so young and relatable. Like she was obviously just playing college softball. So we're like blessed enough to think, wow, like she knows exactly what we're going through and knows exactly like how we're feeling. So she can just make shift towards our understanding because she gets it. She was there. So, but yes, she took a lot of care of me during the process of an unknown. That was hard for a lot of our girls, but Coach Morocco was constantly on the phone, constantly working and just making sure that like even when she wasn't the head coach yet, she was still ensuring that this program was moving in the right direction. And I really appreciated that. And she could have strayed away and be like, I don't know, like y'all just do what you want, but she didn't. She continued to build this program even when she wasn't the head coach. So, but yeah, and that phone call was awesome.
Exactly. All right. Let's just talk a little bit about a day in the life of Mackenzie Mathis, because it looks like, you know, you're obviously a solid student athlete here at the college. So what's a day in the life of Mackenzie? If we had like a little GoPro attached to you, what would we see from the time you wake up to the time you lay your head down?
Right. So I wake up pretty early sometimes. Early for me is you're looking at like maybe 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Sometimes if I'm really feeling it, I'll go for a brisk run.
Okay.
Yeah, get a little soreness out.
Gotcha.
Right after I've got to hit Starbucks.
Well, what's your favorite Starbucks drink?
Right now, I love a good ice shaken espresso.
Okay, all right.
Sugar-free caramel, brown sugar cold foam.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't worry. We'll send the bill to Starbucks. We'll send y'all an invoice for this. But okay, good. Continue.
Daddy will appreciate that. And then obviously hit the books. Get a little schoolwork in.
Always important.
And then, oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely call my parents throughout all of this. You know, I'm on the road through travel. I'm constantly talking to my parents. and go to class, get that in, then head over to Coach Mike. Awesome guy. He gets us right in the weight room.
Okay.
Get a little pump in.
Gotcha.
Head straight over to practice. 2 to 5. Got a little practice in.
Now, speaking of that, as a softball player, what are the main muscles that helps you be the dominant pitcher that you are? Like, are there certain exercises that you do that really kind of build you up?
Oh, Coach Mike. Oh, he kills it. We work a lot, for me especially, of just legs and that push off from the mound. I've widened my stride a lot this year. So if you see pictures, I'm like mid-air. And it's awesome. So I think legs a lot for me. I try to do low weight on the arms.
Gotcha.
And work a lot of band work with the shoulder and stuff. Okay. I tore my wrist hand cleaning, so I try to keep it a little lower up top. But
tell Mom I can't clean today because I hurt my wrist.
I hurt my wrist. Right. So, but we hammer legs hard in there. And then head over to practice. PO life. So I throw a bullpen, and then I hit the shag. So I go in the outfield and shag for my big old hitters out there.
There you go.
So do that.
Now, speaking of hitters,
yes,
everybody has their own walk-up song.
Oh yeah.
You're a pitcher. You don't necessarily get a walk-up song, or so if you were pinch hitting, you know, bottom of the 7th, bases loaded 3-2, and 2 outs, and they say, hey, you know what, Mackenzie Mac, grab a bat. Right. What would your walk-up song be?
Right. So actually, fun fact, we have walkout songs. All the pitchers have walkout songs. So when we're approaching the mound, they'll be like, your pitcher, Mackenzie Mathis, and then they'll start playing a song. Okay. Mine is Run This Town by Rihanna and Jay-Z.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Okay, that's a good one. Now, when you won Player of the Week, that one time, because you've done it like so often, I can't remember how many times, and I posted the story.
Right.
I gave you Shut 'Em Down by Public Enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just shut them down. So if you need a backup song,
I'm going to write that down.
Just shut, because that's just what you do.
Come on.
You shut down the opponent. So that I think that's very fitting for you.
That's awesome.
Okay, I like that.
I'll let him know.
Okay, you keep that. Just give you a little bit of insight, if you need to. But
I like that.
Best part about being a student athlete here at the college.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. I would definitely say the just community it brings you. You have a built-in family when you come here, and just the team behind me. So not only like the girls on the field and the coaches, but the media team. I mean, Sarah Weddington, our academic advisor. I mean, you have so many people. I mean, I've even made friends with the concession stand. I mean, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes at this place. And it wouldn't come together without all these people. And it's so good to build those connections and just appreciate all the work and the jobs that you don't see that allow us to be on the field. Like, right. I mean, even just everyone working upstairs in our press box.
Right.
There's so many people, and they're jam packed in there, and they're all going out. I'll stop in and sometimes be like, "What's up, y'all?" And it's awesome to see just how devoted everyone is here just to see us perform.
Right.
And I really do appreciate every single one of them that do that for us. So it's awesome.
That's important, because when you have someone like in your stature, in terms of being one of the top players, it has to just trickle down in terms of your teammates seeing. And I think it seems like they feed off of what you do. And so you being the leader of this softball program, and you guys are setting records. I was trying to find out the record for how many wins in a season. Right. I guess a good podcaster, I think it's 24, or that would be 23, I believe. Or we're getting close. It's something. Yeah. A good podcaster would have known this beforehand.
Oh, come on.
So this is my first year doing this podcasting thing. So next time I talk to you, Mackenzie, I will tell you exactly how many wins you guys, but you guys are well on your way. And I know last year you had that big run, making the CAA tournament. Yeah. What's the next step you feel like is on the horizon for you and your teammates?
Right. We're definitely going to the tournament this year. And, we're going to win it. We're going to do it. And I don't see anything that's stopping us, anything that's standing in our way. So I'm pretty excited. We have a goal, and we know exactly what we need to do to reach that goal. So yeah, stars are aligning.
Now, individually for you, last year, second team, all rookie team. Do you have any individual goals that you want to accomplish this year?
Always. For me right now, I'm working on just being the best version of myself. I think every day I want to go out and just compete with myself, be better than I was yesterday, and I hope that leads me to hopefully Pitcher of the Year one year. So I'd love to see myself CAA Pitcher of the Year. It's a great goal to have.
Mackenzie, as I sit here and think, what really would make this podcast a lot better if I started participating in some of the things of these people that I talk to, whether it be baseball. Right. And so, I'm like, it'd be cool to, put on a helmet and grab a bat.
On out.
No, Mackenzie, because I've seen your rise ball, I've seen your drop ball, I've seen your fastball, and I really don't need to be embarrassed, Mackenzie. And then then you yell at me, like you yell at the opponents when they strike out. So but I keep thinking it would be nice to get out there over the Patriots. And I want to ask you about Patriots because that's pretty scenic, picturesque.
Oh yeah.
Just talk about playing over at Patriots Point for the softball.
Goodness. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, how lucky are we that we get to play over and look at a huge, amazing bridge and in the ocean in the back. The sunsets. I mean, it's such a blessing to be over there. And it really is. It's awesome.
All right. Now I want you to not necessarily look at me, but maybe you can just look in that camera right there. And I want you to tell people why they need to come out to Patriots Point and watch softball.
Oh my gosh. If you have a free weekend and you want to have a great time and just see such fun and meet amazing people, amazing views. I mean, it's Charleston. Come on. Just please, y'all should come out.
Yeah. What more could you ask for?
What more could you ask for? A fun time. The concession stand's cooking it up. Burgers, hot dogs.
That they are. And what I also like is the little ones, the little girls.
Oh yeah.
Whether you want to or not, Mac, there are little girls that are looking up to you.
Right.
That are in their rooms right now with pictures of Mackenzie Mathis on their wall saying, you know what, when I grow up, I want to be Mackenzie Mathis. I want to be a pitcher. I want to play softball at Charleston. And it seems like that's what I love is you embrace that role. And you take it seriously. You do such a great job with the littles that come out to softball.
I appreciate that. Seriously. We were all that little girl once. And I think it's very important that you just build them up and you allow them to see that this could be them one day as well. Like no goal is too big, and I really take that seriously of confidence is key, and the mental side of softball is so hard these days. So just allowing them to be like come up to me, ask me questions, ask me how I got here and how I have this presence on the mound. I would love to talk to any little girl that wants this role. I mean, it's a good time, and I just hope that everyone can have fun and fulfill that. So I take the little girls very seriously. They're all so amazing, and we're so lucky that so many come out and have a good time. So yeah, it's awesome.
So you have it. If you're in Starbucks getting what's the name of the drink, Mackenzie?
I shake an espresso.
There you go. And you see somebody with a Charleston softball T-shirt on. It's probably Mackenzie Mathis. If you're a little girl, you have a Sharpie. Bring your softball with you, Mackenzie. I promise you, Mackenzie will sign it.
Oh, I would love to.
And you'll take pictures with little ladies as well.
Of course.
You take pictures free of charge. Mackenzie won't even charge you. But you have to go over to Patriots Point to see her teammates. Folks, I'm telling you, softball is back.
Yep.
Last year was a great year. This year is even better than last year. And they're really about to make a run. That's Maggie and the Miracles, led by the other M, Mac, with the K.
With the K.
Which one do you like more? The strikeout swinging or strikeout looking?
I think my favorite are a good 3-2 count.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like to be in them, but when I am,
you got to throw a couple away just to keep them off balance.
Yeah, right. A 3-2 count. They take a strike looking, and they think it's a ball, so they're heading over to first base. and then the umpire rings them up.
Yeah. Just grab
That'll
that.
do it.
Pick up your bat, head on over to the dugout.
Head on out.
Next one, I just want you to wave them into the batter. Just come on, it's your turn now, and have that swag.
Yeah, right. You got to.
You're confident in what you're doing, and one of the famous quotes I love to hear is, "Pressure is when you're asked to do something you're not prepared to do."
Right.
You've thrown 12 million bullpens. You've thrown BP. You've thrown situational scrimmages. So you know that in this situation, you're going to make the pitch that's going to, retire the side or anything of that nature. So really, Mackenzie, the only thing left we have to do is, I guess, get a no-hitter.
Yeah, we're going to do it. It's coming soon. And y'all should all be there firsthand to see it.
I'm just saying, Mackenzie, it could come in CAA championships. Championship game.
Come on.
Bases loaded. 3-2 count. You against them. Right. I got my money on this lady. That's Mackenzie Mathis, our softball standout here, joining us on the Prowl. Again, thank you for watching. For all of your sports information, always log on to the new and improved cfcsports.com website. Just click on softball and click on Mackenzie Mathis, and there she will be. Thanks for watching another edition of On the Prowl.